Good morning. A beautiful day for a run. I'm going to see if I can do some trails today, since 2022 in a way was also the year of trails. In fact, that's the only explicit goal that I made. I had the 10K goal, which I kept secret from my YouTube friends until later. Yeah, so checking this out, see if I can run some trails. I don't know if I'll be able to. Might be too snowy. Oh, this is icy right here. I don't know. Might be a very short run. My whole point is to get out here and do a little bit. And this will end my 2022 running season. I don't know that anybody else has used these trails. Maybe. Okay. Well, that little bit of not trail was the bike path was icy, not safe. I'm just gonna loop around this a couple of times, keep this nice and short for this, it was almost like a training camp week, right? This week off. I've been trying to hit over an hour and a half and then back to a half hour every other day. You know, no designated long run, though even an hour and a half does count as a long run. Yeah, so this is would be a half hour day anyway. I don't know if I'll make it even a half hour. 10 minutes is fine. You know, the trails aren't all that great here right now, but it's super fun. I shared at the beginning my 2022 in trails. You know, I started off 2022 saying I wanted to get on trails more, you know, spiritually uplifting, and it sure is. Look at this. Just a couple steps away from the parking lot. Not even a quarter mile away from Penn State University campus, main campus, right? We got these woods and some trails to run on. So somebody's been on it the last couple days. It's compacted. Compacted snow ice mix, not perfectly flat. Yeah, so I gotten more trails, sprained my ankle in March, picked up some ankle exercises, strengthened my ankles, and I'm back on trails. Got back on probably 7 months ago. So no, was it 7 months ago? So maybe May, 6 months ago, I started getting back on trails. And yeah, trail running is joyful, but you do have to be careful with the ankles if you're like me and 47 and overweight, right? Just got to be careful with yourself. But yeah, take it slow. Keep your feet under you. Don't stride out. It's a different thing than running, trail running. I was going to keep it all in one playlist called trail running so I can see how many times I trail ran. So I can see I stopped putting stuff in that like 4 months ago, even though I still trail ran. Still trail ran through my Steamtown Marathon. I found out that actually what I like best is actually getting out for running on the roads and popping onto trails every now and again. So this mixed running, because you still get this minute to stop and enjoy the beauty. Hello, squirrel. Throughout the year, you need to understand the cycle of the natural place where we live. Oh, look at that. Big bird. Let's see if I can flip it up. I think it's a chicken hawk. See if I can get closer. Zooming in. See him? Hello, big chicken hawk. I wouldn't have seen a chicken hawk if I hadn't come back here. You don't have to worry about me. Here in Pennsylvania, at least, I don't know if it's all of US, chicken hawk just generally refers to a bunch of different types of hawks. See the spots on its white belly. It could be a red-tailed. I don't see a red-tail, or red-shouldered, or Cooper's hawk. Right? There's a lot of different ones that are related to each other. Hey, you see me here? How you doing? I see you too. You know you can't eat me. I'm too big for you. And I won't eat you. That's a squirrel there. Yeah, I know. I see that too. I don't eat squirrels either because I'm a vegetarian. I don't think you can go after it either. He's pretty big. Squirrels are pretty mean. You can try though. You don't have to. We can just hang out too. Whoa. Going to check stuff out there. That squirrel definitely wasn't afraid of you. But I've seen squirrels fight off chicken hawks pretty fiercely. So, I don't know. The snakes are all asleep this time of year. But there's probably some little mice. See that little bird warning about you? I can hear it. That's its little aggressive sound. Some run I'm getting in today, right? So this is why we do it, right? This is why we trail run. The beauty of nature. Chicken hawk just being a chicken hawk. Ah, there's the Penn State bells. I don't know if you hear it. Okay, back to running a little bit. Yeah. Oh, it's nice so far. My intro is 7 minutes. Yeah, probably just going to be intro today. Yeah, so at the end I'll look and I'll see what my yearly mileage is. My guess is probably around 850. I was 850 the year before actually too. So the marathon training didn't really add significantly as a yearly mileage level total to what I do compared to training for the half marathon and the fast 5K, which I did the year before. And so next year I expect probably to be about the same. So I don't really have a mileage increase goal. Consistency is more important to me than increase for mileage. If I can stay in that 850, I think that's a good healthy habit. I want to meditate more this year too. I have high blood pressure, have for years, but not quite to the level where they'll medicate. So it's just below. This morning is particularly high, 148/98, which is pretty high for me. So getting out here and stopping and meditating is a big part of my overall fitness plan as well. Yeah, it sure is beautiful though. Question of the day: what things do you have goals that are other than running that you do? For me, seeking beauty, right? Listening for it, noticing it, getting out into the trails for trail running isn't so much a fitness goal, though it does have fitness components, as it is just a goal for improving my life. Meditating more, right? I have this album I have listened to since the 1990s, Phil Thornton's Tibetan Horn. I have it on CD, and I've used that for meditation. And the good thing about having a consistent album that you use for meditation is that the sounds instantly put you in that meditative state. I can take my blood pressure, put that on. Oh, icy. Put that on, and instantly that blood pressure goes down. 5 points on the top and the bottom. Yeah, so I'm going to continue this trail a little bit and then wrap up that season of running. Take it nice and slow. Yeah, so a little bit about my diet. What do I eat? I call myself a vegetarian, certainly, but I eat honey and eggs. I try to avoid milk, but I'm addicted to cheese still. Right, those caseins are pretty addictive. When I designed my diet before, I had high blood pressure, though I've had high blood pressure for 20 years now. Slightly high, anyway. I was really into trying to find what the human diet was for the last 200,000 years, not just the last 200 years. And the research is pretty clear on that. Humans mostly ate plants. When I did eat meat, I tried to get game, right? But I don't eat meat now. A lot of tribes do not eat any meat, though they might eat bugs, right? Some do not. Almost all of them they found eat lots of honey, so that's a method of getting sugar is honey. In what today is the U.S., right? The indigenous folk ate maple. That was something that was discovered by white folk when they first came over here and adopted throughout Europe maple sugar, right? Tapping trees and then boiling it down over and over again until it becomes sweet. Yeah. Eggs, right? Indigenous folk find eggs. Other than that, it's mostly root vegetables, berries, nuts. And then more exercise than we get generally in the 21st century, but also more rest. So more downtime. Our jobs don't let a lot of downtime. I feel like though, if I really am going to get high blood pressure under control, I might have to go even more plant-based. So maybe I eat more eggs than currently than would be found. The basic idea with following the diet you ate for 200,000 years is the diet we evolved with, right? When we separated from other hominids to become Homo sapiens, right? We've eaten this diet. Certainly other great apes eat almost entirely fruits, right? And that's it. Gorillas, right? Eat almost nothing but fruits. Even chimpanzees who eat some meat eat very little, right? It's almost entirely fruits. And an argument could be made for that, looking even further into our past. But yeah, hunter-gatherers eat mostly fruits, vegetables, tubers, but also eggs and honey are a major part. So it's not a vegan diet. but a vegan diet might be the best for our planet as well. So just because we're able to live that way most naturally doesn't mean we can't live in a way that's more sustainable. Let's see, how far am I into my run so far? Okay, 18 minutes in, so I've already gone more than 10 minutes just looping around here, but lots of it includes stopping. I'm just gonna loop around right up here because I tried to get down a little bit, and getting down was a little bit dangerous. And I did get to a little bit lower level and came back up on that first loop. The second loop I'll take just a smaller loop around with less up and down. I never made it the whole way down to the rail trail, which is, you know, if I had my yak tracks on, I could have just gone right down the icy bike path to the rail trail, which is a nice trail to run on. But yeah, if you have a chance to get on trails, you have some safe ones, even through the winter. You know, it uplifts the spirit. I'm already feeling better about myself, about the day, about what is going on today, about life. You know, it lifts the spirits being out here in the woods. We're meant to be here. This soundscape, right? These birds singing way over here, right? There's a section where the birds were singing a lot. Right? These make us comforted, right? God created us to be comforted by these sounds. These are the music of nature. There we go. Another successful year of running in the books. 856 miles for the year, averaging just over 70 miles a month, 16 miles a week. So another good year. Lots of trail running. 2 months were down. I've set March, which is when I sprained my ankle at Fairmount Park, and then November, which was a month recovering from my marathon. So who can complain about that? It's been a very good year.